There are many hours I spend in front of the computer, analyzing each of the videos that my audience sends me. The vast majority are always errors of perspective, mountain videos, or confusions. And that does make a lot of sense, since the paranormal is a very strange phenomena, almost for many, not existent, due to its lack of evidence. However, within all those hours of searching, I sometimes find needles in a haystack, footage that doesn't matter how many times I see. I cannot find the logic over the event. That's what you are about to see in this video. A set of clips sent directly to me from different parts of the world. Videos that will surely make you shiver. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present the 3 most striking evidence of the existence of the paranormal. Number 3. The video that gives us the hand to descend to the depths of this top came to me from a Latin American follower. He tells us that for weeks, he's been perceiving strange situations at work, noises inside closed rooms, voices that do not belong to anyone, and countless other situations that have been repeated for days. They had never been able to record any evidence that separated the story from a simple tale, until now. Last week, while one of the workers visited one of the warehouses, an incident happened that today has completely alarmed. The man, our direct witness, appeared before the security guards of the enclosure to tell them that morning he had experienced a paranormal phenomenon. None of the workers who listened to his story paid him any real attention. "Maybe you dreamed it," they said. "Maybe you saw wrong or got confused." However, the man insisted so much that he had lived something inexplainable that it motivated the security personnel to check the cameras that would have recorded what he said. There were 5 people who at the same afternoon accessed the security cameras, located the precise minutes upon arrival of this man, and began to observe. They watched carefully without even knowing that each and every one of them would witness a phenomena that to this day lies without an explanation. The video that you are about to watch is exactly the same that afternoon impacted these workers so much. Pay attention.
Ahí tira la llave. Mira. Mira, mira, y 2 veces se la jala, mira, Dios.
This video came directly to me by the staff of the warehouse. This footage is not mounted. Whatever happened here is not the product of any digitalization. It really happened. In one of my previous videos, we showed how a glass moved in a similar way. Many of you reflected in the comments that perhaps it was due to traces of water that remained at the base and that due to the lack of friction caused the glass to move. But what about this? The keys are pushed hard. This is not natural. The man you see on screen says there is no explanation for this. Until today, he still thinks that a logical error could have occurred and that made these keys move with force. This, ladies and gentlemen, is true proof of the existence of the paranormal. Number 2. Within all the material that comes within my reach, I try to present what is closest to reality for me. Many times, things can have a reasonable explanation, perhaps a misunderstanding, an error of perspective. Always, when talking about mysticism, you have to look for a logical explanation first. However, when paranormal events involve animals, one must pay more attention. A human can stage anything, but how do you get an animal to react so strangely to something that before our eyes is really inexplainable? Those videos are like a needle in a haystack, and what you are about to see now is a drop of that strange potion. The video you are about to watch was recorded by a security camera located in a common house. The camera overlooks the backyard where the family's pet is seen. As relatives tell us, that Friday and at that specific time, there was no one home. Suddenly, from what can be seen in the images, this dog falls into a completely erratic behavior, just as if there was someone at home. Nothing foretells what was about to happen. Pay attention. The images speak for themselves. There's no montage here. How can there be a montage? How do you get an animal to react like this? Did you also notice that this dog was not only restless, but scared? Notice how he hides behind the flower pot when the entity approaches the door. Why was he barking towards the upper part of the wall? With what intention? Worst of all, what the hell was that came out of the door? Do you notice any other impressive detail that escaped me? I will show you the video one more time. Number 1. What you're about to see happened in 2006. A very old footage, but its images are worth analyzing. It happened to a subway worker. The workers on the shift heard noises coming from the basement of the facilities. Thinking that it was a person who had been locked up there, they quickly went on their search. However, from what it seems, it wasn't a person who was wandering around. It was something else.
Aquí abajo en el sótano, escuchamos unos ruidos, probablemente de la persona que no ha podido deliberar, no ha podido salir. Entonces estamos averiguando. En este momento tengo el celular encima de una caneca, a ver qué es lo que acontece. Mi nombre es John Haider Sánchez, estoy con Orlando Figueroa. Guayaba, vení. ¡Sánchez! ¡Venga! Uy, Dios mío bendito. Uy. Pasó, weón. Yo no, weón, mira, ve. Uy, marica. Yo no, marica, es que mira, ve. Uy, Dios mío bendito. Yo en eso no creía. Uy, weón. Uy, ¿qué será eso? Quedémonos calladitos, quédese calladita, no vaya a decir nada. Uy, weón, ve. Uy, yo en eso no creía, pero ya como un niño cargado, ¿sí o no? Weón, sí, ya ahí está, usted, ¿no? No, sí, tiene que estar en eso. Es un bebé, se está cargando. Eso es que está pidiendo que le den una niña. No, weón. Pero ahí sí me da culillo. Es una chimba, qué chimba, weón. Y yo, no, qué chimba. No, yo me voy. No, chao, yo me voy. Venga, ¿para dónde va Sánchez? Sánchez, ¿para dónde va? Venga, no, yo me voy. ¿Para dónde va, weón? Venga. ¿Qué va a hacer? Venga, Guayaba. Guayaba, mire, no, yo me voy, Guayaba.
The man started recording because the noises became very loud there. It was then that he discovered that the lens of his camera managed to capture something that escaped his sight. I will apply light effects so that you can notice what you see there is not the shadow of a normal person. Can you tell that it seems to be carrying something in its arms? Something seen as if carrying an infant. Can you explain what that is? The bravery of these people is remarkable. Although they had something absolutely inexplainable in front of them, they armed themselves with courage to continue recording. They managed to obtain a sequence that escapes all normality. Could this record correspond to a recording error? Or do you think that something else happened in the depths of those facilities? Tell me what you think, because this video has already come to an end. If you like this video, please help me by sharing it on social networks so that our stories are not forgotten. My name is Leonor Clay, and I am a paranormal investigator. If you know or own paranormal material that you would like for me to see, do not hesitate to send it to the email you see now on screen. This was The Darkest Secret.